Hi, I'm Mrs. Lorbetsky, and I'm one of your 7th grade teachers.
And I'm Mrs. Hicks, your other 7th grade teacher.
We are super excited to see you guys in person and get to know you. And we wanted to just tell you a couple things to help you not be so concerned about your first day of school.
We are here to make this the smoothest transition possible, and we are going to have a ton of fun together and make wonderful days here for you in 7th grade. We want your worries to go away.
Some of the things that we will give you extra time to do is for sure extra time on your lockers, so you don't have to worry about your locker combinations. Mrs. Hicks and I are here to help you with those kinds of things, and we'll show you around the school and help you get to know everything you need to know.
You won't get lost, we promise you that.
So we don't want you to worry. We are super excited to meet you.
And it'll be a great start to this year, you guys. We can't wait for you to get here.
See you soon.
So, welcome parents, guardians, students, and family members. We're excited to have you come back into the building for this school year. We know we're all going to do our part to make this a great school year. As we look at how our school year is going to begin, probably the most important thing for me to tell you is we know that last year ended in a rather unusual manner, and we know that students may be nervous about coming back into the school building. And are they ready for 7th grade? The answer is yes. They're ready for 7th grade as much as any other group has been ready for 7th grade. It's just a matter of, well, we're all going to have to work to get back into the swing of things. So with that, we can move on to some other things as we talk about preparing for the school year. Let's talk about your first day at school. You may be nervous about where's your locker, what do I do when I get to school, how am I going to find my way around the school building to my classes. We'll help with all of that. When you arrive at school on September 1st, you're going to go to the small gym. From there, we'll have an assembly, you'll get your student schedule, and we'll dismiss you after some information. We'll dismiss you to your first hour class. Your teacher will walk you there from that point. First hour teachers are also going to take some time to talk to you about what your schedule looks like and what that means. They'll cover different areas of the building. They'll talk to you about an A-B schedule that you'll have. And in addition, they'll take a building tour with you. So you're going to know what that schedule means. You'll know how to use it, and you'll know where your classes are. So rest assured that that will all be taken care of. The other thing that you may be concerned about is, can I do a combination lock? I think the answer is yes. And if not, there are people in the building that are going to help you figure that lock out. So don't worry about moving between classes at all, where to go, or can I get my locker open and my materials in there. That will all happen. No 7th grader has ever not been able to do that, so I'm confident that that will happen for you as well. On a typical day, you're going to arrive by the 712 office and come through those doors, walk down the hallway past the kitchen, and then you're going to come into the junior high hallway. When you leave at the end of the day, same thing. You'll just reverse that pattern to go get on the school buses or meet your ride as you're leaving from the school grounds. So that's entering and exiting the building. If you're leaving during the day for an appointment, you do need to stop in the office and sign out. And same if you're arriving late, you need to come into the office and sign in, and they'll give you a pass to go to your class. Some changes for 2020. This year we're staggering locker locations. You'll still be in the junior high hallway area, but we have students spread out a little more than we have in the past. In addition, we're going to stagger class dismissal times to reduce hallway congestion, and we've also reduced class sizes by adding a 3rd section to the teaching load into the student schedule. You'll see all that and what that means on the first day of school. Some traditional things that we cover in the orientation is we talk about our student information system and communication. So let's begin talking about PowerSchool. You've seen PowerSchool before, where you can look at your students' grades and their lunch balances. The 7-12 still uses PowerSchool, just like the elementary school did, so you should be familiar with that. If you don't have a login for that, we do have some information to help you set up your account for PowerSchool so that you can access that to look at your child's information. Also with that, demographic information and contact information can be managed through there, and is more important than ever before that we have updated information for you and for your emergency contacts. So please do that on PowerSchool. Another communication tool that we use at the 7-12 is called Canvas. It's our learning management system. Your students are going to get an orientation to that. Mr. Lorenz is going to have a class where he's going to cover study skills and also some orientation information. And in that, they're going to talk about Canvas and how to utilize that best. Parents, you'll want to know that you can set up an account also, so you can monitor your students' daily calendar, class assignments, and messages and information coming home from parents. And we do have a handout on how to establish that. To begin with, we are going to have gym classes. They will show up on the student schedules, but to begin with, we are not going to be using the locker rooms. Phy Ed class will be outside as much as possible during this time, unless we have inclement weather. We'll be able to be outside and enjoy the fresh air at that time. Very good time for students to have their masks off and breathing fresh air, because they'll be distanced from one another. The other thing is, when we do return to classes inside the building and begin to use the locker rooms, we'll have gym uniforms for the junior high students. More information will be coming on that as we start to reach that point, but just wanted to make you aware of that as we head down that road. Well, with that, you have reached the end of our online orientation. Thank you for watching the whole video. In addition, if you have questions, please feel free to contact either your teachers or contact the office if you have office questions. In addition, as I started with, this is going to be a great school year, so let's get ready for it and we'll be set.